Welcome back to all my travelers, man. Today we're gonna definitely talk about credit and give y'all a little update on what's going on with my credit, what's going on with my credit score. Of course, y'all know when I started, I was at a 489 2 months ago. You have to look at the other videos to see the steps and the numbers to what they had changed to from the 489 to now. In between paying my car off or just letting the loan continue to go on and just pay it off, later on or at a later date. I've decided to go ahead and just pay the car off. So that update haven't. I paid the car off yesterday. Of course, that didn't update to my credit yet. I also decided to get another card with Navy Federal. I joined a group on Facebook with Navy Federal customers. Great people. Actually, I think 2 or 3 people subscribe to the channel. I appreciate them. That's just a shout out to you all. I appreciate y'all going on this journey with me. There was some things that we talked about far as Navy Federal. Navy Federal is a great bank. If y'all have them, man, try your best to keep them. Just from the little transactions I made with them. The first thing I got with Navy Federal was my checking and savings account. I got them 2 accounts, and once I was able to log in online, which was probably the next day or a couple of hours, whatever it was, I applied for a credit card. They gave me a credit card. The balance was $1,000 when they gave it to me. Once I got that $1,000, I used the card, paid on the card. I asked for an increase. I have other cards. Navy Federal is the only one who gave me an increase, right? I got an increase with Navy Federal. They added $500 more to my credit limit. So that actually just posts to my credit. I was actually waiting for that to post to my credit to see how much or how many points more I would get for doing that. I'll post that for you all so you all can see how many points I had got. And also, I paid the card down just $30. $30 from the last reported balance. That increase will be posted here, which was 9 points. I also just recently applied for another credit card with Navy Federal, which, man, this is the highest credit card that I've ever received from a credit card company or from a bank. This card here gave me 5,800 on a credit card. I know some people have more. I've seen people with more in the Navy Federal group, but for me, it's an accomplishment. It's something to give to my travelers to let them know that, man, anything's possible. 2 months ago, I had a 489 score. I had, I think, 2 collection accounts at that time also. I actually called them, got settlements, got them to clear them. I don't have no collection accounts on my credit. Is the progress, is the progress happening right before my eyes, right before you all's eyes, that it can be done. It can be done. You can move your score up as long as you work at it. So now with this credit card, I decided I have 3 other cards. Well, I have 4 other cards, but one of them is still with Navy Federal, the one that I just got the increase on. you cannot move Navy Federal credit card to Navy Federal. They're not gonna let you do it. So what I did was I made a transfer from Navy Federal. I mean, no, from all the other three cards I have. I transferred those balances to the Navy Federal card that I have, and I'll just pay my 2 Navy Federal cards and a couple of loans that I have. That'll be what I pay instead of paying 3 credit cards, a card note, or no, 4 credit cards, a card note, and my loans. That's too much money being dished out in too many different places. When I can just pay 2 credit cards with the same bank, which is Navy Federal. I'll have those cards just for debt and credit ratio. I'll have those cards still open, so I might do something small on them to keep the cards active, keep them moving, and keep my score jumping from just those cards. But I won't close the accounts. I'll keep them going, so I'll have a long history with these cards also. But I think I want to do my mortgage and everything else with Navy Federal, my next car, because like I said, I paid this car off. I don't have no more car notes. That just freed up money to also push into my credit. So now I want to pay this card off that I transfer all my balances to. Then I need to wait to see when the credit bureaus will report that those cards that have 0 balance. So that's going to boost the score up and give me a couple of more points. So that's it for now. I appreciate you all chiming in, commenting, liking, subscribe. Now, when you subscribe, there's a bell on the other side of this that says, I forget what it says. The top one that lets you be notified each time I post a video. Click that so you'll know when I make a video, even though I do update it or upload them to Facebook. But eventually I'm going to stop doing that because my own reasons. I'm just going to stop posting them to Facebook. But for now, that's it. I appreciate y'all for coming. Like, share it. Someone else might want to go on this journey with me. I realize there's 16,000 people inside that Navy Federal group. So I know there's people out here that want to go on this journey with me.